Howdy, it's Jim Morado, and this is the middle of June 2022. We're in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, and as many times as I've been in this area, one thing my wife and I have never done up until this visit, we never did one of the shows, one of the dinner shows. We've just never done one. Well, on this trip, some friends talked us into going to see Pirates Voyage, which I think started up in 2019, and then I'm sure they had a pause for COVID. But yeah, they're up and running, and we went and we had a heck of a time. In fact, I took some pictures. I know right before the show started, they asked that no video be taken, but I did get a little bit of video, just kind of before they mentioned that, and I got some pictures, and I thought I would put them up because I enjoyed this so much. In fact, I can't wait to do this again. I want to do this specific show again. Tickets were a little steep. I'll say that up front. Especially if you spend a little more money than just on dinner, you're going to be looking at, for a couple, well over $100, just so you know. But it's one of those things that, in my opinion, is well worth it. That's my buddy, one of our friends' kids. He got made up to be a member of the crew. He got a cool sword flag, pirate hat, and a patch, and some earrings. Wish I'd done that myself. It was that cool, and he looked awesome. And lots of kids were doing that. But yeah, check out that stage. And I mean, I've never done anything like this before. I would maybe compare it to a Cirque du Soleil kind of show, but with pirates. Yeah, they actually had their sea lions, and you could check those out. They were kind of in a little gated area outside of the theater, so we kind of looked at them before we went in. They would be a part of the show, a very cute part of the show. Yeah, anyway, it was the seats were spacious. I felt like all the seats were good. And oh yeah, they had these little birds. They had some parrots flying around before the show, which was cool. And you can kind of get an idea of our view. Yeah, check those guys out. And they brought us food. I mean, through the whole performance, they just kept bringing food out. I mean, a ridiculous amount of food, and it was good. It was really good food. By the way, their sweet tea is some of the best sweet tea I've ever had in my life. I think they might put some honey in it. It was special, though. And, in the show itself, it was an hour and a half long, and it was exciting. They had There was our waitress, by the way. She was great. I didn't catch her name, but she could not have been more perfect. She just nailed it. Yeah, but the show itself, you had two competing groups of pirates, and there was kind of the leader of the groups. One was male, one was female. There was kind of a secret romance going on. There was a story, there was music, and lots of high diving, lots of kind of almost high wire acts and trampoline acts. And they had some kind of cool skeleton routine at the end that was a little spooky too, and really awesome. By the way, that was my piece of chicken. That plate is huge, and that piece of chicken is huge. I mean, freakishly huge. I've never had a piece of chicken that big in my life. I could not finish it. It was crazy huge, and I just wanted to point that out. You can't really tell there. I did sneak a picture in. That's some skeletons kind of came up from the water, which was all misty and stuff, and then there was kind of a ghost and some skeletons coming down from the ceiling. Just really cool. And then as we left, there's the stage. You get a idea of what's going on with dinner. And kind of like with Wikiwashi in Florida, we could see under the water and tell that there's some breathing tubes, which I thought was kind of cool. Anyway, Pirates Voyage gets my highest possible recommendation. And I'll be going back to see this again myself.